Now, the branch of biology that is dealing with study of tissue is called histology. So histology basically tells us about the ultrastructure of a particular area. Maybe it is a small area on some of your body organ, and so on. So the study of histology, the understanding of histology, will tell us about ultrastructure, the morphology and anatomy of cells which are present in a tissue. So definitely histology is a very important branch of science. Histological study tell us about many things. In forensic science, that is for paternity testing or maybe for diagnosis of a particular disorder, or maybe in order to identify a criminal, we perform histological studies and analysis. So the term tissue was introduced by Bott, who is also known as the father of histology. So Bott is the father of histology because he coined the term tissue that is widely studied nowadays. Mayer was the first person who coined the term histology, and we all know histology is nothing but study of ultrastructure of a tissue system, and definitely it requires help of a microscope. Maybe the simple microscope, or maybe the compound one, or even maybe the electron microscope. That is the most advanced microscope we have right now that can magnify anything up to 1,000,000 times. So histological study of an organ is also called microscopic anatomy. Like we all know, morphology is a study of outer characters which are visible to you, right? But if I ask you, can you see my kidneys? Definitely the answer is no. Can you see my lungs in this area? Definitely no. Can you see my heart? Definitely no. So these are the body parts which are visible only when you perform a dissection, only when you make an incision to have a look at the inner parts of the body. And these are parts of anatomy. So in histological study, we talk about the inner structure of cell. And how do we study them? We preferably take a thin section, a very thin section of any body part which you might be interested to observe. We put it on a slide, cover by a cover glass, and then we observe it under the microscope. So definitely histology can also be considered as the microscopic anatomy because it reveals the internal structure of cells. By histological study, you can understand the cell organelles, their modifications, their activities as well. Marcello Malpighi is known as the father of microscopic anatomy because he performed the anatomical analysis. He observed the anatomy of many cellular and tissue systems by help of microscopes.